Okay, hello. Welcome to today's webinar. As we have people still streaming in, let me go and send out a poll to let me know, is this your first time here? Okay, do let us know, is this your first time here? Okay, come on, everybody, let's do the poll. Okay, cool, that's good, everyone. Great. Okay, so let me just tell you more about what we do here. We have a daily webinar where Jin will be walking you through his thoughts and ideas for a very specific currency for each day. Monday, which is yesterday, we talk about the Aussie and New Zealand dollar. Tuesday, which today, we talk about the euro. Wednesday, we talk about the pound. Thursday, yen and gold. Friday, Canadian dollar and Bitcoin as well. So today it's Tuesday, so Jin will be talking about the euro pairs. As he will be taking us through different time frames, this webinar is going to be very beneficial to both the long-term investors and short-term traders as well. During this session, Jin will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, highlight potential targets and risk. However, a disclaimer, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation and is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. So my name is Daniel. I've known Jin for many years now, first as a student and now in a business partner. Jin runs LCMS Traders, where this club is all about training, where the training is conducted to get traders to be consistent and profitable. And he runs the Forex briefcase as well, together with all of us, the partners here, which manage our account services and which have an AUM of more than $9.5 million. Jin has been invited to speak on many stages globally. And in fact, one of the reasons you might be here is because you have attended one of his various events. In fact, recently, he also has been invited to speak on a Singapore radio show, Money FM, to give his views on what has happened on the Forex market. Okay, for those who are new here, LCMS Traders, we have LCMS Traders Club, where it's a private and closed group. Let me share a little bit on what we have there as well. Okay, great. Okay, here in LCMS Traders Club, we have here, you can see that actually we do a lot of stuff. We have a lot of popular topics on posts. Okay, we have a lot of daily analysis, signals, currencies. We're edge on everyone. We have some trade ideas as well. We can just click in to go easily to do so. So for example, we have daily analysis. If you click here, you can click all the different daily analysis. We'll link to the Forex Trading Asia account, and then you can go ahead and read all the currency analysis to prepare yourself every day in the morning. In fact, we also have things like signals. We have, for example, we first introduce it, we will first show it in the LCMS Traders Club, even way before we issue it on the Telegram as well. And then we will also, not only that, we will give some analysis on why we not only issue the signals, we also can let you know what kind of analysis we did, what's the reasons why we enter the signal, right? And then when we reach one of the take profit targets, we will actually tell you, for example, the reasons why we suggest to close at TP1, TP2, or TP3. It's just like yesterday, Euro USD, we actually suggest to our members here that, the momentum seems to be slowing down. Let's grab the profits and close at TP1. And the various location view as well. You can see pound yen here. We also have, let me get the comments out, for you. We have here again in the pound yen, we did a lot of analysis here. We have TP1, and in fact, the momentum is strong and the reasons to hold, we will suggest you to hold the TP2. And then when it comes to TP2, TP3, if come fast and furious, we will also ask you to let you know whether hit TP1, TP2, or TP3 to hold or to exit as well. Okay, then you look here, we have members here, or the coaches and members will give some trade ideas. We have Si Jie giving some trade ideas, yesterday on pound yen, looking at his trade, he gives his own analysis. Hey, he's like to ask everybody, is it going to drop? And then you can see that the coaches will give some ideas here as well, and we also give some comments whether what kind of trade idea good to take or not. In fact, yes. In fact, in this LCMS Traders Cup, we also have lots of coaching sessions on Monday and Wednesday. Monday will be a weekly live call with Jin, where Jin will go through. He'll do a detailed market analysis and help members prepare for major news trading as well. In fact, last night he did the preparation for Thursday's FOMC preparation, which is really very good. In fact, even about the coaches here, the partners, we also look at it. We're very well prepared to do on Thursday as well. And of course, we have Jonathan as well to let us know, give us what happened last week and what kind of bias we could have this week. And also Daniel, me, will be providing some signal coaching as well, getting why the reason we give signal coaching and more detailed analysis as well on why we enter and exit as well. Okay, and then we'll run through the signal analysis. We also give some links as well to those people who couldn't find the links. We will actually paste it regularly up here as well. And not only that, we give some trade ideas. We will see some patterns seems to be forming like this, like in Aussie yen. We see a symmetrical triangle pattern coming up. We could look to buy. We help you identify some trade ideas as well. And also here, the same thing, Aussie USD on a symmetrical triangle as well. And then not only this, we also give you the currency watch list, for the day, where we look at the trades, for those long-term trades, ideas, what to do, what to follow. We give you some ideas to do here with the entry profit level based on the analysis of the 5 steps. Okay, this is very nice. As you can see here, we give a lot of links here. We have also have the currency correlation chart, which our in-house analyst Kim Hong will actually do it on every week to do a currency analysis to help you prepare if one trade takes, you can say, for example, pound USD, you miss the trade, maybe there's correlation, currency correlation on pound yen. You could look at pound yen, see whether or not it's still a time to do some analysis as well. And not only that, we have also Kenneth Tan, who actually goes almost every evening to on Facebook Live here to let you know what happened in the morning or the daytime, and also to give you some trade ideas to trade in the evening as well. So you must come, for those who are LCMS Traders Club, do and watch it every evening for Kenneth to get some trade ideas and what happened in the market. For those who are not in LCMS Traders Club, definitely very beneficial. If you join LCMS Traders Club, you will definitely get lots of ideas here as well. Okay, good. So a lot of students also, students and members here. You can see Amir asked a lot of Forex questions, and the coaches here and the members here will be replying you as well. So for all these here, we have, all you need to do is subscribe for, it's a closed group. So you have to subscribe for only $49 a month or US $199 a year. So no brainer, $199 a year is really very cheap. In fact, it's less than $1 a day, for the whole year. So coming in is so beneficial that, we also have a member replying, putting in the post here that actually within joining this membership, understanding the Forex, he actually within a month or two, he actually got back his subscription of $199 a year. So do join as well. Okay, that's great. So I hope you do join the LCMS Traders Club. Very beneficial for everyone. So before I hand it over to Jin, let me issue another poll on how did you get to know this LCMS currency call. Do let us know, and we will, so that we can do better as well. So while the poll is running, let me pass it to Jin now.
Good morning, everyone. A bit tired today. We spoke too much. Wait, is my mic on? Okay, just checking. Spoke too much yesterday. Went through all those currency pairs for Super Thursday. I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, this next couple of days, I'm going to be on energy reserve mode, leading up to Super Thursday, and then we'll go nuts. We'll go 110% on Super, 150% on Super Thursday, and we'll see what happens. Those Traders Club members who turned up last night, do me a favor, put it in the comments. Did you enjoy the session last night? Have you watched? I know Chandler said he's trying to digest everything. Did you enjoy the session last night? If you did, we'll probably try and do more of that again. If you didn't, it means you don't reply, you don't say anything, then we'll probably stop doing that soon. All right, good, good, good. I got a couple of yeses. Do I get everyone to say yes? The other thing is on Wednesday, so tomorrow night, Daniel was saying that he's got a coaching session happening. He will be doing, what are you doing tomorrow? Divergence, right? So what kind of divergence? Regular divergence. Okay, so he'll be doing a regular divergence. I don't know what's an irregular divergence, but he's doing a regular divergence. So if you want regularity in your trading, make sure you find out about the regular divergence from Daniel tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Singapore time, GMT +8. Thank you all. Great session. Yes, 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 yes. Let's hope those projections for Super Thursday comes true, comes around, comes right. I know regular divergence sounds a bit laxative, right? That's what Daniel said. We'll pick on Daniel. Today is a pick on Daniel day, so we'll pick on Daniel today. All right. So let's get started. As usual, I will do this, but I think most of you are on already, so you might want to spare me the effort. But are you already on the 4-day course? If you are you excited for it? Yes. I don't think anyone's going to say no what 4-day course because I recognize all the names. Are you already on the 4-day course? Good, 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 good. Cool, 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 cool. Everyone is on the 4-day course, so I'm not going to tell you about the 4-day course. If you're not already on the 4-day course, you have been living under a rock. All right, so let's get started. With that said, I want to start off with an apology. All right, it's a bit weird. What? Jin starting off with an apology? Jin never apologizes. First thing I'm going to say is I missed out. All right, we did the Aussie analysis. Can you see? Is it small? Tiny? Okay, good. We did the Aussie analysis yesterday, but I missed out on the RBA meeting minutes at 9:30 this morning, right? So there were our Reserve Bank of Australia's meeting minutes this morning at 9:30. They actually, if you clicked in and you actually read the minutes, so you can click on full event details, I read through it already. Basically what they're saying is that the impact of the virus was not as significant as expected. There was not as severe as earlier expected, and recovery is actually on the way. It's actually underway in most parts of Australia, right? So it's not a systemic problem across the whole Australian economy. They are actually looking at some sort of recovery happening already. So miss that part out. What actually transpired in the charts was, now looking at the charts, on the Aussie H1 time frame, we actually saw at 9:30, there was that big shoot up, right? So I was saying that it was going to trade within this range. There was the big shoot up, and it's now at 7312. However, this has not changed much of my view. I shared this with all of our Traders Club members last night, that I think it will still trade at this range. It has shot up, but I think that it might come back in a little bit and still trade within that range. Overall view, I still do think that it might maybe move up to that point and then turn back down. If you want to find out what this line means, You should have joined us last night on Traders Club, or those on Traders Club. If you didn't turn up last night, you can watch the video as a recap. Okay, so it is moving slightly towards expectation, but we would have hoped that that would have played out quite nicely. Okay, but today's focus is still back on the euro. So yes, the euro today, we do not have a lot. We don't have that much news happening for the euro. Let me just make sure I get that. Okay, so we don't have that much news happening on the euro. We have some Chinese news that came out, good news as well. That's why you saw a bit more leg in the Aussie move upwards. Aussie and China, great trading partner, or well, close trading partners. I don't know if they're great trading, but close trading partners. What you will see is at 2 p.m. today, we have some pound employment numbers. Okay, I'm not super focused on the pound employment numbers at this point because it doesn't look like it's going to be changing much. We will talk about pound more tomorrow. What you notice is also on the euro dollar side, some French CPI numbers coming out, Italian CPI numbers coming out. What you want to pay a bit more attention to is this one, the Euro German economic sentiment. Okay, German economic sentiment, it was 71.5, expected to come out at 69.8. So based on this, what this tells you is that they're actually looking at economic sentiment decreasing, getting worse, deproving, not as positive as last month. So with that coming around, we could actually see some weakness coming into the eurozone, into the euro dollar. You actually see that at 5 o'clock as well, the whole eurozone economic sentiment also possibly coming downwards, looking at 64 last month, maybe even a 62 this month. So we could see again some negativity coming into the euro dollar later today at about 5 o'clock. Okay, after that, not much else. Some US news coming around, but nothing I feel going to push the euro dollar. Those news are not going to push the euro dollar too much. Possibly more trigger sentiment is the economic sentiment coming from Germany and also from the eurozone. Those of you who are trading New Zealand dollar, do take note of the global dairy trade price index that could have a short-term impact on the New Zealand dollar as well. Okay, so take note of the euro economic sentiment, German economic sentiment. With that in mind, we can look at the euro dollar and figure out where we think it might be heading. Before we do that, if you have not already, forextradingasia.com, make sure you join. Jim is going to put in a link now. I saw his hand jump onto the keyboard, right? When you get there, there's a pop-up that there goes straight in your face, tells you register for an account, get 100 points. You can accumulate points to claim for different prizes and credits and vouchers and all kinds of things that will be released very soon. So in the meantime, make sure you accumulate all your points. I do provide all my analysis there. We have writers who will be putting up all their analysis as well. So make sure if you want more information. Question a lot of people ask is, how do I understand economics better? Make sure you read, and don't read everything, right? You can get onto Bloomberg, read everything, but you're gonna get confused as hell. Jump onto Forex Trading Asia. We've curated all the good information that you need to know that's going to help you make money, right? Don't have information that you need to know just for fun. Have information you need to know to help you make money. It's all there. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you log in, register, and join. Okay, so with that, we are going to look at the charts. Euro US dollar on an H4 time frame. Over the past, well, yesterday and today, it has climbed up. Last week, when I spoke about it, I said it was going to go towards 1.19, test that resistance level and turn down. It did exactly that. went up to 1.19, test that resistance level, came down to exactly where I draw that brown line, 1.1816. Okay, hit that level and it has now turned back up, testing 1.19 again. At this point right now, with the news coming out on the economic sentiment, German economic sentiments, I do feel that although those news we expect it to be bad, it's not going to be terrible. All right, we expect some bad news. It's not going to be terrible. I do feel that we might see the euro dollar try to break higher. Okay, it will try to break higher. It needs to break above 1.19, as in close above 1.19 before you look to buy it any higher. Needs to close above. See, this is what happens if it doesn't close above. It goes up, traps everyone who thinks that it's going to break, buys there, and then it comes down and hits your stop loss. You're losing money, right? It needs to close above. It needs to fulfill my 5 steps. What's those 5 steps? You'll find out next week on the 4-day course. There are indicators here. This blue arrow tells me it's too late to buy. So we have indicators to tell you when it's too late to buy. At this point, it needs to close above 1.19 before we start looking for it to buy upwards towards 1.2. Okay. Can the euro dollar reach that 1.2 level again? I don't think it's going to happen in a rush, but I do feel that it will gravitate back towards 1.2 before we see a big downturn for the euro dollar. Okay, but at this point, I would urge a little bit of patience. We might not see that much movements leading up to Super Thursday, but with that, we could, if it does break above 1.19, I'll move that a little bit higher, we could see it reach towards 1.2. All right, any questions? Put it in the chat. Any questions? Put it in the chat. Sunil asking, should we wait for it to clear 1.1966 before going long? 1.1966. No. Straightforward answer is no, Sunil. That is way, way, way too far. I would say try and make money as it moves up above 1.1966. I would, if I would have to give you a price, I would say close, so long as it closes close to 1.1921, all right? Has to be a solid candle, 1.1921, stop loss 30 pips, take profit 70 pips, 60, 70 pips. You're still looking at a risk reward ratio of 1:2. Actually, what Sunil just asked there is a very clear example where a lot of people jump into trades late because you're trying to wait for it to climb higher to be super sure or confident that it's going to move higher. What likely happens is if it gets to 1.1966, most likely when you buy there, your profit is only 30 pips. You're looking at a 60 pip stop loss. So, you know, you get the point where you win small and lose big. What I want you to get into, or what I'm trying to guide you towards, is to lose small, win big. All right. So, no. Pound, we're looking at pound US dollar. We're looking at it tomorrow. So make sure you turn in tomorrow for the pound US dollar. If I talk about pound dollar right now, no one's going to turn up tomorrow, and I don't want to be talking alone tomorrow. So we'll look at it tomorrow. Pound US dollar. Is that head and shoulder forming on Euro US daily? Head and shoulders. Sunil, Sunil's in the club, right? Yeah, Daniel is going to do that head and shoulders analysis for you in the Traders Club. All right, right after this call, Daniel's going to do that head and shoulders analysis for you. I suck at head and shoulders. That's why I've made Daniel do it. All right. Okay. Then after Euro US, I'll be looking at Euro Pound. Euro Pound on the H4 time frame. It is. So the last time I spoke about it, I said that if it fails to break 9122, it's possibly going to turn down. obviously broke 1922, went straight up to 9252, right? Went up to 9252 and it's sitting at that region right now. I do think that it will go up higher. I do think that it will go up higher. It will sit in that area for a while before going up. So possibly a bit later, we might see the euro pound on the H4 time frame move up off the 9252 resistance level towards the 9362 level. Again, stop loss 40 pips, take profit about 70 pips, 80 pips, almost a 1:2 risk reward ratio there, but not a pair that I would rank very high on my analysis right now. I would be more keen on the euro dollar between these two. Okay, fantastic. Especially if you were on the trade signals yesterday, you would have been seeing that kind of profits on the euro dollar at 1.19. Again, I'm reiterating that's how much I'm focused on the euro dollar at 1.19. If you haven't closed your trade already, Daniel has already said, you know, secure your profits, close out that trade. Let it break above 1.19 before we look for any further upside. We could also see it get resisted before turning back down again. All right. Any questions? No questions. Daniel will take it back.
Hey, thanks, Jin. That's a great euro pair analysis. And Sunil, yes, I will get back to you on the head and shoulders on the euro USD daily time frame. So I'm going to launch a poll. Okay. So let me launch this poll on how do you find this session, right? Let's give us thoughts on this sessions. Is it perfect? You know, Jin is going to be perfect. I was always. Okay, and by the way, you know, for those who are new here, a recording of this video will be uploaded. Thank you for joining the sessions today. Tomorrow is a Wednesday, so Wednesday we'll be talking about how. So I'll catch back to you tomorrow. See you guys. Bye.